before we begin. If you are experiencing mental health challenges, please consult your physician or call 911. This content is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional care. Welcome to Carats from Caryn. Polished like pearls, strengthened like diamonds. This is your April 2026 edition. A free monthly newsletter focused on mental health and wellness. The exploration, calm in the chaos, anchor in the storm, meditation, the visualization. Imagine yourself standing on a rock in the middle of a rushing river. The water represents the chaos of the world, the news, the noise, and the expectations, realistic or not, of others. The prompt: focus your inner gaze on a single point of light or a single truth, such as, "I am safe," or "This too shall pass." Notice how the water rushes by, but as long as your eyes stay fixed on that point, you remain steady. When your mind starts to drift toward the rushing water, gently pull it back to your center point. Affirm, "My peace is not found in the stillness of the water, but in the steadiness of my mind." Scripture and inspiration. I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16 verse 33, NIV. Quote, "Every day brings a choice, to practice stress or to practice peace." Dr. Joan Borisenko. Upcoming workshop. Title: Finding Calm in the Chaos. Strategies for managing stress and cultivating peace as an act of self-compassion. When? Saturday, April 25th, 2026. Time: 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Where? Stafford Community Center. In Staffordshire, Texas, 77477. Let's explore stress. The storm in the living room. Navigating political chaos. In the modern world, the political cycle no longer follows a calendar. It follows us into our pockets, onto our bedside tables, and into our dinner conversations. For many, the constant hum of political chaos feels like a storm that won't break, a state of high alert that leaves the mind weary and the heart heavy. Managing this specific type of stress requires a shift in perspective. If performance stress is about forging a diamond and coping stress is about building a pearl, then political stress is about maintaining your internal compass while the wind howls outside. The story: the lighthouse and the fog. Imagine a lighthouse keeper stationed on a rocky coast. The keeper cannot stop the storm, nor can they change the direction of the wind. If the keeper spends all night screaming at the waves, they become exhausted, and the light goes out. Instead, the keeper focuses on two things: maintaining the wick and cleaning the glass. In this story, political chaos is the storm. It is vast, loud, and largely outside of your direct control. Your mental well-being is the light. To keep it shining, you must stop trying to fight the ocean and start focusing on the small, manageable space inside your tower. Therapeutic strategies for the political storm. When the headlines feel like an assault on your peace, these therapeutic maintenance tools can help you stay grounded. The circle of influence versus circle of concern. A core concept in cognitive behavioral approaches is distinguishing between what concerns us and what we can actually influence. The concern. national policy, international conflicts, or the what-ifs of an election. The influence. Your local community, how you treat your neighbor, your own media consumption, and your vote. The strategy. When you feel a spike in anxiety, ask, is this in my circle of influence? If not, give yourself permission to lower the flame on that worry. Therapeutic exercises for political stress. Values-based action, restoring agency. Pick one local, small-scale action, such as donating to a food bank or helping a neighbor. Doing good locally offsets the feeling of global helplessness. The digital sunset, nervous system recovery. Turn off all news-related apps 2 hours before bed. Your brain needs time to exit threat detection mode to reach deep sleep. Final thought. Protecting the keeper. The world needs informed citizens, but it also needs healthy ones. By using these therapeutic tools, you are not ignoring the world. You are ensuring that your light does not burn out before the storm passes. The explorations. The double-edged sword. Mastering the rhythm of stress. We often talk about stress as a villain. A shadow following us through deadlines, traffic jams, and difficult conversations. But if we look closer, stress is not just a burden. It is a biological survival kit. To master it, we must understand its dual nature. The fire that warms us and the fire that burns. The bright side, when stress is your ally. In the scientific community, good stress is known as eustress. This is the adrenaline surge you feel before a big presentation or the heightened focus during competition. Peak performance. Controlled stress sharpens your senses and improves cognitive function. Resilience building. Your nervous system grows stronger every time you navigate a manageable stressor. Motivation. It provides the energy required to pursue a goal or make a change. The dark side, when the system overloads. The danger arises when stress becomes chronic. When your fight or flight response never turns off, stress hormones begin to cause damage. Physical toll. Hypertension, weakened immune system, chronic fatigue. Mental fog. Reduced problem-solving ability and burnout. Emotional strain. Irritability and strained relationships. Exercises to balance your inner gem. The hardness test, diamond focus. Set a timer for 25 minutes of deep work. Disable all notifications and lean into the task. Nacre layering, pearl coping. When irritation arises, visualize coating it in calm. Take one deep breath before responding. Pressure release, diamond safety. Step outside and walk briskly for 5 minutes. Movement releases built-up stress. The soft shell scan, pearl healing. Close your eyes and locate where tension sits in your body. Consciously soften that area for 3 breaths. The balance. We cannot always choose which type of stress we face. Some days we are the diamond, strong under pressure. Other days we are the oyster, quietly protecting our peace. By recognizing the difference, we can stop viewing stress as a threat and start seeing it as raw material for transformation. If this message resonated with you, and you'd like to stay connected, you can learn more at website lifedirectionsca.com. Email us cwaresTherapistCoach@gmail.com. Phone 832-471-0009. 8466. You can also find us on LinkedIn by searching Life Directions. Help spread the light of wellness by sharing Carats from Caryn with someone who may need it. Healing is not merely the absence of struggles. It is the development of insight and wisdom. We honor our healing when we take the raw materials of our challenges and use them to create self-empowerment and a legacy of well-being. With you in pursuit of wellness, Caryn.